In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do a California dumbbell press. Now, what's quite interesting is there are two different variations of this exercise, one of which in the UK that I've seen other people call a California dumbbell press is what we would call a rolling triceps extension or a rolling tricep skull crusher. And I'm actually going to show you that as well at the end of this video, just in case you're looking for that. Now, the California dumbbell press, how we would do it is I'm going to bring two dumbbells here, both in contact with my knees. I'm going to bring myself back so my head and back are on this bench. I've got my palms facing each other and my elbows in a neutral position, so they're into my sides. And from here, what I would do is I would press up firstly. So I'm pressing up in the direction from that 90-degree angle I've got at the elbows straight up. And from here, what I would do is I would, one, rotate my palms to face towards my head, so in the direction of my head. And then from here, I would also bring the weights down, and the weight finish position would be actually in line with my elbows. So notice how, as I've rotated and brought the weights down, the dumbbells actually come into a position where they're more in line with my shoulder, as opposed to that start position where they're above my elbows. Each repetition we would do nice and slowly, and you would return back to your start position. Now, the difference between what we would then call a rolling tricep extension is where we do a skull crusher movement. You overload the eccentric phase, and from here, once you're at the end of the movement, you would then bring the elbows down and you would push back up. So that's tricep, skull crusher lowering phase, elbows down and push up. Now, with that variation, if you're doing that second one, you're going to be hitting the tricep in a way that you're going to be doing heavier weights than you could with a normal skull crusher. So let me give you an example. Let's say someone's doing a bench press. Now, I can always lower more weight on a bench press than I would be able to push. So that's the exact reason of why you would do something like that second exercise. You can lower and really utilize the eccentric to overload the exercise on that eccentric phase. And then with the concentric, you make it a lot easier by doing a push movement rather than coming back into the concentric part of a skull crusher. Anyway, that's how you do both variations. Hopefully one of those covered what you are looking for, and those are both variations that you would do for your desired amount of sets and repetitions.